YouTube, what's good, guys? It's your boy TD, and I'm back again with another video from Fantasy Good Sports, guys. And today's video, guys, is going to be on the Lamar Jackson situation with Baltimore Ravens. Yes, guys, they has put him on the franchise tag where they only paying him $35 million or $32 million instead of the 47, $48 million that he can get on the other franchise tag. So I'm going to break down this situation, what's going on in my opinion, and I also have done other videos on Lamar Jackson of what I think the situation was. So guys, the way I'm gonna break this video down is going to be on Lamar Jackson, the esoteric part of it, what he's doing, and also just the numbers part of it, why I believe he is asking for the right amount of money. So, with no further ado, let's begin. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. This is cutting edge content. So, guys, I know a lot of people think that Lamar Jackson is not good enough to get paid the money that he's looking for because he's not good enough in the pocket, right? So, I'm going to go to the GOAT, Tom Brady. First 5 years in the league and give you his completion percentage. Because now I wanted to go to QBR, but they don't have QBR. It didn't go back that far. It didn't go back that far, right? It only went to like Tom Brady 8th year in the league. That wasn't fair. So I'm gonna go to completion percentage, and completion percentage is standing in the pocket, delivering the ball, hitting open receivers. So I'm gonna do tit for tat. All right, guys. Tom Brady. In 2000, which was his rookie year, if I'm not mistaken, he had a 33% completion percentage. And in 2001, he had a 63% completion percentage. In 2002, it was 62. In 2003, it was 60. In 2004, it was 61. Now let's go to Lamar Jackson. His first 5 years in the league started in 2018. 58%. That's way more than what Tom Brady had at 33. Way more. And as a rookie, right? I don't want to hear nothing about the game has changed. No, we're going off stats, right? You saying Lamar can't throw. You ain't going with the way the game has changed, right? So let's break it all the way down. So Lamar had a 58, Tom Brady had a 33. Next year in 2019, which was Lamar's MVP season, he had a 66. The year after that, 64. Again, in 2021, another 64. And 2022, he had a 62% completion percentage. Guys, he beat Tom Brady in almost every single year. But y'all said he can't throw. He shouldn't be asking for that amount of money. He's not Joe Brady. He's not Justin Herbert. He's not Josh Allen. Stop it. And then you want to know why people are talking about race. I get it, guys. Nobody, listen, I got a job. I can't every time I go to my boss and I complain about something, hey man, it's racial. I can't say that, but I do. If I come with some facts and I show him some numbers, the job that I do have, they are willing to respect that. That's why we have an HR program, and that's why HR is on us. They own us about stuff like this. We have a lot of classes that we have to take each year about race, because we have employees all over the world. So they have to be very careful about this. So again, I'm trying to tell y'all, hey, you talking about Tom Brady, he's the GOAT. Well, Lamar Jackson, what is he doing if he's already beaten Tom Brady in his first 5 years as a completion percentage? I'm talking about throwing the ball. I'm not talking about running the ball. And I'm not going to go to no touchdowns, right? That's just padding your stats. There's a lot of guys that had great pass and touchdowns years. Tom Brady had 28 touchdowns in his first 3 or 4 years per averaging. He wasn't throwing for no 40 tubs. So I'm not going to be disingenuous that completion percentage is throwing to open guys. Tom Brady had around 60% completion percentage on the average, and Lamar had like a 65 on as a average on completion percentage. So stop it. So Lamar deserves the money that it's time for him to get paid. Kirk Cousins wasn't nowhere near what Lamar was when it was time for him to get paid. But what he got? He got the highest paid deal. Quit going to what Kirk Cousins made 8 years ago, talking about, well, that's what Kirk Cousins got. Stop it. That's like saying, what did LL get paid in 1986? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That's over 30 years ago. So you have to move the money up, just like, math. You're not dumb. You have to move. The money changes from year to year, right? $20 million 30 years ago was probably equivalent to 200 million today. So Lamar Jackson getting paid $200 million guaranteed, or even 210, 220 is the equivalent to getting what, $50 million, right? 15 years ago. So when Kirk Cousins got his deal, I say the money is off 40, 50 million. It's the equivalent. Everything grows. So Lamar deserves the money that he's asking for. He's the next in line, just like Joe Burrow gonna deserve to get more than Lamar, because he's the next in line, not who's better. If you win an MVP and you take your team to the playoffs and you play at an elite level, you're going to get the highest deal. It doesn't matter, well, this guy got this and you're not a Hall of Famer, and this guy got this in 1984 and this guy got this in 2018, but it's 2022, so you shouldn't be asking for that because you're not better than him. That's not how the game goes. And you know why that's not how the game goes? Because y'all haven't did that with none of the other Caucasian quarterbacks. And I'm not talking to just Caucasian people or African American people. I'm talking to everybody. And I have to check myself. I have to go every day and be like, hey, TD, are you being fair? Are you being fair? I'm not going to go and champion no Lamar, no Jalen Hurts because they black. I'm not going to go champion no Josh Allen and Justin Herbert because they white. I'm not going to go and try to hype Russell Wilson and Pat Mahomes because they mix. I'm not doing that. I'm going to be fair. I want the next guy, like when Joe Burrow get his deal, I want him to get 280. I don't care because he's white, but that ain't what this is about. But I'm trying to chastise y'all to make sure that you're not being that way, right? So, let me get to the esoteric about this. I know a lot of people have been to school and we learned history. History is my favorite subject. Do you remember the Boston Tea Party? Do you remember the Boston Tea Party? Do you believe the Boston Tea Party was needed? You know, the reason why we did the Boston Tea Party was no taxation without representation. Now listen, you're going against the king and the queen. No, that ain't how you do this. Go over there, go get on a boat and go over there to the king and queen and talk to them about it. People did that. When you have problems in America, we were still being ruled by the king and queen. You got on a boat and you went over to the king and queen and you asked them for permission to do certain things. That's the way it went. So why you going and you gonna throw other people tea out there in the water for what? No, that ain't how you do it, right? That's what y'all trying to say. So women rights, protesting, right? What about the Industrial Revolution when it was bad? The workplaces were very bad, right? The workplaces were very bad. So what people do now, we ain't going to work no more. This is not right. We ain't working 9-year-old kids in warehouses, right? So what I'm saying, guys, what Lamar is doing is bigger than just his money. That's why if it was just money, he would get Drew Rosenhaus to work his deal. But it's bigger than that. He's trying to get his mama to be his agent because, guys, black people has been downtrodden for a lot of years and we haven't got to certain spots that other human races have gotten. So Lamar want his mama to be his agent. Nobody said anything about Eli Manning dad trying to help Eli, saying he ain't going there because his dad was like, wait a minute, I played pro ball. This is what I want for my son. So Lamar's like, you know what? It's not a lot of black agents. You know what? I want this money for my family. Won't you support that? You would support that. Anybody, like Josh Allen said, no, I want my father to do it. His father right there beside him. We supported Eli Manning and Archie Manning. So support Lamar mama and him. That's what he want to do. It's not about how he can get the most money. If it was, he would get Drew Rosenhaus. So he's trying to set a precedent. Just like the Boston Tea Party was us trying to set a precedent. It wasn't the right way of doing it, right? We went against the law, right? Same thing. Industrial Revolution, we ain't going to work. Oh, man, you gonna miss out on money? The parents said, we don't care. We want our grandkids to get that money later on down the road. That's what we want. We want our grandkids to get that money on down the road. So we're willing to sacrifice. Lamar is willing to sacrifice. So if he miss out on a couple million or 10 or 20 million to try to show people the blueprint, hey, I want this money for my family. That's what he's doing, guys. So listen, I'm not going to hold you up on this video, but I wanted to give you the esoteric part of what Lamar is doing because it's not all about money and him missing out on money. He's trying, as black people, we are standing up for certain things, and y'all are trying to put like a 1 plus 2 or 1 plus 1 equals 2 on it. And he's like, no, that ain't, I don't care if it makes sense. It's for the greater good of the humans, for the black African-American race in America. That's what this is about. And you can sit there and say this is a race thing. Don't see, that's why you being racist. When you talk about, man, there we go. You're talking about a race. Man, we love when women stand up for what they need, right? We love for when Chinese people and Asian people stand up for what they need, right? We love for when Jews stand up for what they need, right? Even though I don't understand that. I wasn't in the Holocaust. I don't understand that. So, but when the two person, when they step up and say something, I respect that. Because I was like, hey, that's him. Oh, okay. That man, hey, they stand up. She or he's standing up for what they believe in. But you don't want to say that about Lamar. He need to take that $5 million and run, boy. You got that money, boy. You got enough money, boy. That's enough money. If I made that much money, boy, I'll be happy, boy. Come on, stop it. But you don't tell Ron Zuckerberg to sell Facebook for $15 million. That's enough money, boy. That's enough money, boy. So guys, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. Peace.